Hey guys, welcome back to Geek Week Part 2. Today we are talking about that Marvel announcement that came at just the most perfect time during Geek Week. Basically went through everything that's going to be coming out through 2023. So firstly, the stuff that they did in the beginning, even before they got to what's actually coming out, was super cool. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out first. You probably have by now. But this was so cool because not only was it really emotional, and this is what we've done so far, and we've had a couple of the TV shows for Phase 4, but we haven't really started Phase 4 yet because Black Widow hasn't come out, in terms of movies at least. And so it was really cool to have this sort of recap, and not only a recap of the first three phases, but a recap of this is where we were. We had the halt of the pandemic. Now we're getting back to the movies. I thought that was brilliant. It was great marketing because it was getting people excited that things are sort of going back to normal a little bit. Get your vaccine. People are starting to go back to the movies more, which is awesome. I've been able to go back to the movies finally, which has been great. And so it was really cool for them to be like, we'll see you at the movies. It was just so cool. It just got me so pumped in the middle of an afternoon on a Monday. I did not expect that. And then, of course, they show all the movies and give a lot of dates for a lot of these movies. The ones that are coming out this year, some of them we already knew about, obviously, but finally getting some dates for them, just being like, yes, they're happening. We're close to this now, was really cool. So for the ones coming out this year, we obviously have Black Widow, which is coming out in June, I think now. I didn't know if that was ever actually coming out, but I think it's coming out. ShangChi, which I finally saw the trailer for, and my god, this looks awesome. Somebody pointed out to me that all the Marvel movies have, they're basically all different genres, but in the same universe, right? And they're finally doing kung fu movies, with this, and I was worried that it was going to be is this going to be not enough Marvel, too much Marvel to tamper with that genre, but I think it's going to be the perfect amount that it still feels like a Marvel movie, but I think they're really going to incorporate a lot of that style of fighting, and it's just going to be really cool. And then we got a little bit, just a teeny bit of a promo for Eternals. We didn't really get a whole lot, but just, hey, yeah, there's the people, they're in that movie. And so I don't really know what it's about. I didn't realize that it's actually directed by Chloe Zhao, so that's really cool. I'm pretty excited for that one. I'm not as excited as I probably should be, probably because we haven't gotten really much about it. So again, I don't really know what to be hyped for, but it is a pretty awesome cast, so that looks really good as well. And then, of course, Spider-Man No Way Home. We have not gotten a single thing about that except for a lot of announcements, but we haven't gotten a trailer, we haven't gotten that many pictures or anything, so I'm trying to stay in the dark as much as I can. And then, the ones that we knew were coming out, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, which is an awesome title, by the way, because it's going to do so much justice to what that franchise is about. It's going to be Chadwick Boseman's living legacy and saying it wasn't just him, he represented all of this. It's a great title. Thor Love and Thunder, we knew that was coming out. The Marvels. So that's going to be really interesting because I thought they were going to make Ms. Marvel and Captain Marvel too, but the fact that they're putting them together I think was kind of a surprise. I don't know why they're doing that, but it kind of makes sense. I don't know what the S on the end is supposed to represent. Maybe is that a symbol for Ms. Marvel? I don't actually remember. I don't actually know. And then in the way future, into 2023, which isn't really that long away, I really thought, why are we doing all of these already? Because it's, that's so far away. Then I realized it's 2 years away. I had an existential crisis, and then I kept watching. So we have Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. This whole phase, Phase 4, and I think maybe into 5, just feels like they were we had this whole great story. How do you wrap this, or how do you top that? And they're well, we just get weird with it. Just everything's weird and cool. Quantumania, Multiverse of Madness, with No Way Home, Love and Thunder, everything's going to be freaking awesome. And of course, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I'm super pumped for that, even though it's too far away. I'm just glad that James Gunn is actually doing it. And then, of course, we have another sort of official promo for Fantastic Four. They are really hyping that up. We don't have a date for that yet. Does that mean it's going to be really far away? Does that mean it's maybe going to be closer than you think? I don't know. Maybe they're introduced in one of these movies, and so they don't want to say what the date is, because then that would be oh, maybe they come in Multiverse of Madness or in No Way Home. But I'm really super excited about that as well. Let me know in the comments below. My brother was asking this the other day. Who do you think is going to play each of the main four of the Fantastic Four? Obviously, the fan favorites are John Krasinski and Emily Blunt, but I don't think that's the case, especially because I think John Krasinski is going to possibly be an alternate universe Captain America. So I don't know, but let me know in the comments below who you think is going to play them. Let me know what you're most excited for. I just thought this was a really cool thing that we just didn't expect, and they just put it out there, and it was just really fun, and it just hypes you up because you're like, wow, we still have, even after phase 3, all of this coming. And that's not even including the TV shows. We got Loki, we got What If, we got Hawkeye. It's gonna be very cool. So let me know what you guys thought of the promo and of all the stuff on the slate. And as always, keep your hopes high, your stress low, and movies right in the middle. I'll see you guys later.